Hi, welcome to Angel's Anything Show, Big Brother recaps. So first of all, just want to say sorry that there was no recaps from Big Brother last week. I was out of town for a work thing, so yeah, it's a real shame that I wasn't around to recap those because holy shit, Natalie, what a bitch. All I have to say about that is that Pauly was right. Anyway, even though James ended up, having his little heart ripped out of his chest, it kind of worked to his advantage this week because now he's a free agent and Paul and Victor want him and Corey and Nicole want him. Tonight's episode starts with the head of household competition, which we saw on Thursday was the butter one, where it's basically the one where, I think last year it was soap, where you go back and forth on this very slippery path filled with butter and you try to like fill up your popcorn bowl with butter, blah, blah, blah. So Corey ends up winning. Let's go! And so Corey ends up winning, and we find out that he has previously in the week talked to James and Nicole. James and Corey are back as a threesome, which remember Natalie said she would never talk to James again if he did that, okay? And so things are looking really good for James. So basically, Corey wins head of household, but it's like Nicole's one head of household too. So Nicole and Corey decide that they think it's time to make some big game moves and that they don't want to have Paul and Victor with them on the final four and that Victor will like win Big Brother if they keep him in the house. Duh, that's what we've been saying. So it just like really sucks when it gets down to this. I'm like talking like Nicole now because I just watch her. Oh, it just really sucks. That's like what she does. Why am I talking like that? So it just stinks though, like as the show, like now there's only 5 people left, like everyone likes each other and it's a lot more awkward and scary to make the big gay moves and like break people's trust. And I feel like there's sometimes I think I'd be really good at Big Brother and other times like with that of hurting someone's feelings or being confrontational, or somebody being mad at me, I feel like I would hate that and I'd do really bad at that. Anyway, the whole episode you see Corey really struggling with the decision. Nicole feels bad, blah, blah, blah. Paul kind of suspects something's going on. And when it comes down to it, it's time to nominate 2 people for eviction. Now, what Nicole suggests, which I think that Corey should have done, is nominate Victor, that's their next target, Victor and James. And then Paul and Victor would have thought that everything is going according to plan and that James is going home, but really James would have been the pawn and then Victor would have been backdoored. I think that's what he should have done because there would have been no way that James would have gotten voted out because Corey's the head of household, so even if there was a tie, which why would there have been a tie, he can just vote for James. So that's what they should have done. But instead, he nominates Victor and Paul, and in his speech, he's like, I really like you guys, but Mama didn't raise no bitch, blah, blah, blah. Mama didn't raise no bitch, apparently, because Corey's game, actually, he's stepping up. I kind of like him now. He's like winning some comps, he's playing the game. I like everybody that's left in the house. If any of these people won, I'd be excited. Looks good for Corey and Nicole, final 2, but I really am rooting for James. I'm really glad he stayed. I'm glad. So that's who gets nominated. They're really mad. Paul is now going to go on a fucking anger spree for the rest of the week, and Victor is just really angry. I'd be so upset to think Victor didn't want to be my friend in real life because of the game, because he seems like a really cool guy. So I'd be like, please don't be mad at me. See, that's why I couldn't win Big Brother, because I would sacrifice my own game because I didn't want people to be mad at me or some shit. Anyway, so that's what happened. I don't know, what else happened in the episode? There was a lot of funny stuff and reflections and shit. This week the schedule is kind of weird because football, so there's going to be an eviction on Tuesday. And I think there's going to be another eviction on Wednesday. Also, did you see that if you sign up for CBS All Access, you can watch a whole new season of Big Brother starting in late September? I don't know. What do you think? I'm tempted. I don't know. Is it worth it? Can I work it? Okay, well, I need to go eat some ice cream. Obviously, cruelty-free, almond milk-based ice cream. Thank you for watching this episode of Angel's Anything Show. Oh, sorry that I'm a little whatever, I don't know, I'm set up in my dining room. My room is a whole mess, and I've just been pooped out all day, so I didn't want to go through the whole process of setting up my lights and shit. Because I know it looks so good otherwise. Okay, that's all I got. See you next time. Goodbye.